So good morning, guys. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to another episode of my show. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. Welcome, guys. It's a wonderful moment. I'm just going to be waiting for some people to join before we start. Let's wait for some people to join before we start. Good morning. Good morning, people. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? It is a marvelous day, guys. Wonderful day. Um, I want to quickly just thank God for good health. I want to thank God for me being alive. I am Drif Drife. I don't know. I can't pronounce that name. I can see I am Drife. Oh, maybe it's Dr. Ife. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Dr. Ife. Got that. How are you doing today? All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. If you feel like you want me to mention your name, you can type it out. I will definitely do that. I love to do that. I love to mention people's names. Good morning. Chinenye, how are you? Maru, how you doing? Good morning. But you must type it out so that I will know how to pronounce it. Instagram names are kind of like really weird to pronounce. You can't pronounce it. It's kind of funny. Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining again. I am Dr. Shola. Dr. Shola here, live with you. All right, Anna, how are you? Anna, how are you doing? So I always say this that the journey into marriage is not very easy. The journey into marriage is not very easy. All right, Precious for me, how are you? Good evening. It's not that easy at all. It's something that we must take seriously. We must be well educated. We must learn everything that we must to learn before we can jump into marriage. Just trying to say that and just throw it out real quick. For you guys who are single, I want to congratulate you. You're still lucky and you're blessed. To have different platforms on social media talking about marriage and marriage and marriage. My page is kind of like weird. It's a very weird page. Okay. Because I accommodate people who are going through situations to share their stories with us. And those stories are very, very unbelievable. Um, you know, Probably because we are not going through those things. And we just listen to them and they talk to us. I took a session yesterday. I'm telling you, I cried. I cried right after. Right after the session, I cried. Crazy. Um, Good afternoon, Annie ECCG. Or I cried. It's not easy. Well, if you find yourself in my position where people bounce things off of you and they tell you all of these ridiculous stories, I'm telling you, it's possible for your mental health to be altered. I think about it all the time. I cry sometimes with my clients, and when they tell me all of these stories, wow, it's not easy. To some of you who are going through divorce, I just want to throw this out real quick. Let me tell you, it's not easy to go through divorce, but you can make it easy for yourself. It's not about the properties you want to collect. It's not about the money you want to take. It's just about your peace. It's about your mental health. Your peace is very, very important. If I give you guys a list of or probably I ask you to write the list of what you want after divorce, or what you're looking for, what you want to collect from this guy, or what you want to collect from this woman. If peace is not the only thing that you're asking for, that means something's wrong with you. There is no amount of properties, no amount of money that could be equal to your peace, your sanity. Nothing. Nothing. You spend 20 years with somebody. You guys were, you were able to build houses together or whatsoever. I'm telling you, you can still build houses right now. In as much that you have your health, in as much that you have your peace, money is going to be available to you all the time. It's just that the effort you put in for 20, 30 years, you can't take it back. You have to just assume and just believe and just accept it as more of a training ground. Thank God I lived. Thank God I shared my life with him or with her. And thank God we have kids, or if we don't, that's still good. Marriage is not a do or die. Taiwo Yelade, good morning. Marriage is not a do or die. You were not supposed to take it like that. If you see people who hold marriage like tightly, they end up dying. If you see people who believe marriage is an achievement, they end up going cuckoo. I'm telling you. Thank you, cute, OKYKY. I'm good now. Thank you. You know, it's not, you will see them go cuckoo. People who hold marriage like, okay, this is the ticket to heaven. They die prematurely. I'm good. I'm good, signature. I'm good. I thank God. I thank God. I can't just show you my leg. If I show you my leg right now, you go like, oh, but it's still there. All right, but the pain is gone. I took 2 shots of steroid, and I'm taking my pain medication also. They gave me one very powerful pain medication here for me to take, so I'm taking it. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Mm-mm. It's not. So, but you have to make it easy for yourself. Make it easy for yourself. All right, love yourself first. Love yourself first. The ability to love yourself is the most important thing. I celebrate you single people out there. You're single, you're lucky, you're blessed. If you read stories from my page, you should understand that this married thing is not easy. You're craving for it. You're craving for companionship. You're craving to have somebody, oh, I want to get married. Oh, I want to get married. It is a good thing to do. It's a very good thing to do. Everybody must do that. Everybody must go through that moment. There's a missing link in your life. There is a void that somebody must to occupy. There is a position in my life that I need someone to be, either a wife or a husband. But truly, are you ready to be a wife? Are you ready to be a wife? Are you really ready to be a husband? Do you know what your responsibilities are? Thank you very much, Tolu. Thank you, Dr. Ife. Thank you, Ulubusola. God bless you. Do you know? Do you understand your responsibilities? Most of us, we don't. We just feel like, okay, I'm ready for marriage. I'm ready for marriage. Marriage is challenging. Like I say, I've been saying this, it's possible for marriage to kill you. People, you think I'm lying. Do you know how many people have died in marriage? That died and buried in marriage? And because of their orientation anyway. Everybody just feel like marriage is actually the end of everything. Just marriage is the end of everything. Marriage is not. It's not compulsory for anybody to be married. You don't have to be married. Your happiness is not connected to marriage. Your prosperity is not connected to marriage. Having children is not connected to marriage at all. I'm telling you. It's not. And that's why I always tell people, why don't you just wait? Why don't you just wait and find someone with a very nice, solid chemistry with you? Why don't you wait? You know, I've stopped talking about God's will anymore. I've stopped talking about it. I stopped talking about it. Because nobody wants the will of God. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. So there is nothing in your life that is connecting to marriage. Nothing. You see, you are an independent person. A person. You are a person. I need you to look at that picture, right? See this picture, see it well. You will be okay. By the time you look at it and you believe it, you will be fine. Sister Debbie, how are you doing? You'll be fine. You are, I pray for you. Oh, okay. You will be fine. If you can follow this, follow it. You are an independent person. You are a human being, a person. Once you look at that, and actually make sure you develop and grow as an independent person. That if I lock you up in this house, I need you guys to follow. If I lock you up in this house all by yourself, you should be able to survive. You should be able to be smiling and happy. You should be able to achieve things, study, go to school, pass exam, do all manners of things. Take care of yourself, cook for yourself, sleep on your own bed, watch TV, okay, by yourself. Then, if you're able to do that, then you are actually ready for marriage. Once you are not able to do such, once you're still thinking, I'm not good enough for myself, I need someone, then you are not good for marriage. Because such a kind of person like that will actually die. That person will die in marriage because you'll be demanding. You'll be asking for love. Love me, love me, love me. You don't love me. You don't love me. You have never said anything. You don't compliment me. Look at my shoes. Look at my bag. Can you see my head? Can you see my nose? You will be demanding. You will be demanding. And you will put your source of joy in the other person. You will think that other person should make you happy. That other person should give you peace. That other person should provide for you. Whereas no, that's not their responsibility. So once you start saying, oh, give me this. Oh, you didn't see my shoe. Oh, you're not looking at my hair and stuff. You know what you're doing? You are actually putting pressure on that other person who is managing his own life. You're putting pressure on that person who is managing his own life. He's living in the same house as you are living there. All right. He's managing himself. He's not demanding for you to tell him how good his shoe looks. He's not asking you how is my belt. He's not asking you how is my haircut. He's not asking you nothing. He's only living his life. He's looking at himself in the mirror and telling himself, you look good. He's telling himself, oh yeah, you good here today. Oh yeah, you this. Oh yeah, you there. If you have not gotten to that point, forget marriage. It's not for you. You need to develop. And you see, let me tell you this real quick. I was having a conversation this morning with my wife because we talk every day. We talk every day. Every day we wake up, we have to have like a 15 minutes discussion. I call it the Scrum meeting. Every day we do talk. And as we're talking, I said something. I said, that why will people make another person's child suffer? If I should take my kid right now and I say victory in Jesus Christ, God bless you. If I take my kid right now and I send my kid to you, when I send my kids to you to live in your house, if you're not able to give my kid the same kind of love that I will give my kid, then you don't deserve to have my kid with you. And my wife said, well, she could remember she was living with somebody when she was young. And this man would get so drunk and come back home drunk at night. And like around 11 o'clock at night, would send my wife to go and buy my and a call from the junction. She described the length of the walk as like from my house to the gas station. You're talking about almost about 2 miles. You're talking about 2 miles down the road, and you are sending a girl, all right, a 15-year-old girl to go to the junction 2 miles down the road to go get you my and a call in the middle of the night. Middle of the night. In your head, you're not even thinking about if she should get raped. You're not even thinking about if she get robbed. You're not even thinking about if she get killed. And I said to my wife, I said, do you know, based on that kind of life that some people went through or passed through, their lives has been altered, that they are not able to live a normal life till today. And she said, yes. I said, I'm serious. I'm very, very serious. If you treat a young person like that, you wake them up in the middle of the night to go somewhere, wake them up in the middle of the night to go somewhere, you're changing them. You're changing them. You're changing them. So what you're doing is that you're putting your own burden upon another person. And that person is supposed to be developing and carrying their own burden, but they're carrying yours with them. So when you are coming into marriage, you must already be a grown person. A grown person. You know, people do ask me, will you allow your daughter to live by herself? I said, yes. What are you talking about? You want her to live with me? For what? What does she want to gain from me that she has not gotten yet? If my daughter at the age of 20 is yet to get the real home training, if my daughter at the age of 20 is still not able to get the right teaching and home training that is needed for her to be able to live by herself, it means I'm a failure. I'm a failure as a mother. I'm a failure as a father. When am I supposed to start training my daughter to actually be independent? I want my daughter to know and understand responsibilities. I want her to understand how to pay bills by herself. I want her to know how to save her own money. I want her to understand how to have friends, what kind of friends you need to have. You cannot protect your children. They must make mistakes. Must make mistakes. They must make mistakes. All right? They must make mistakes. And they're going to learn from their mistake and they grow. We grow from what we pass through. We grow from the mistakes and the failures and the errors that we make. That's how we grow. The negative is important. The negative will correct us to do the right. All right? To do the positive. Failure will correct you from being a failure to becoming a success. You have to pass through both. The two of them are process of life. They are together with us. We must to live the life, fail sometimes, succeed sometimes, fall into error sometimes, be correct sometimes. All right? So that's the life. Every day I go to counseling, then I come out of counseling and I tell myself, I say, hey, Dr. Shala, you have not been good too. You got to adjust this part of your life. Your life is messed up. You need to do something about it. So once I listen to people's problems, I go back home to go fix mine. To fix mine. But it will take me to grow. It will take me to be mature. Because that is the only way I could be successful in this world that I live. So I tell young ladies, if you are still thinking that marriage is an achievement, if you are still thinking you need a man to give you compliment, if you are still thinking you need a man to provide for you, if you are still thinking you need a man to protect you, if you're still thinking, oh, I can live my life by myself, you are not ready for marriage yet. You are still on number one, and that number one is you taking care of you, making sure you're where you're supposed to be in your mind and then in your career. In your career. That's how you grow. Once you are able to grow in your mind that if the person who you are, you don't demand for attention. Do you know that some people, they are attention seeker? Once they enter into a place, they want everybody to know they're there. Once you don't talk to them, there is a problem. If you don't call them, there is an issue. When they enter a place, you must recognize them. If not, there will be smoke in the city. And those kind of people, they are shallow-minded people, and they are weak people, and those kind of people are not good for marriage. They are not. You have to take control of your emotions. Don't always be this emotional person all the time. You know, other people are talking to other people and you feel neglected. Oh, they don't like me here. They don't like me. They don't like all of us. You think they like all of us? They don't like us. We love ourselves. I love me. I've been to a lot of parties whereby people are afraid to come and talk to me. And I sit down there by myself and I was drinking my stuff and I was just there hanging out and just having fun. I was listening to the music and the music was blasting real good. And I'm kind of like really feeling so good and I jump on my phone and start texting people. And I take pictures, I take videos and stuff. And you will make use of that lemon to make a lemonade. Always I make use of that lemon. Throw me a lemon, you're going to get a lemonade right in my cup. Every time. I don't need nobody to make me happy. I don't need nobody to compliment me. I don't need nothing. God has created me a complete person. A complete person. I am complete. I can live my life by myself. It's the most of the time I lock myself in this house. Nobody's here. I'm having fun. I'm having so much fun. I will try and say, I want to drink Gary with hot water. You know, I just think in my head, Chola, let's try something crazy. Like what? Let's drink Gary with hot water. And then sometimes I'll forget that, okay, hot water and Gary will become a bar. So, but I'm trying to just do something. I'm like, that's what makes something happen. And stuff like that. You know, when I stay in my house. Okay? So, I experiment things in my house. I'm happy watching TV. I lie down on the couch thinking. I'm writing things down and all kinds of stuff and talking to myself. I love it when I'm alone. When I'm alone, I talk to myself. I talk for real. I enjoy my own company. In my head, I make movies. I don't know, maybe you do the same. You see, sometimes I make movie of me becoming a billionaire in dollars. I don't know, probably you do it too, but I do it. I make movie in my head. I just start telling myself, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Cancun. In Cancun, I will just sit by the water side. I'll sit myself by the water side. I'll be sipping my champagne and all kinds of stuff will be going on and all kinds of stuff like that and everything. And then I'll tell myself I'm going to buy a yacht. Then I'll be in the yacht and then my crew will be there. I will have fun. And so that movie could go 3 hours in my head. That movie could go 3 hours in my head. And I'm just there just smiling. You look at me smiling. I am in my mind. I am talking. I'm making movie in my head. You don't believe it. You see, sometimes when I look at what I've been buying, buying in my head, I'll be buying. So I find out that this 1 billion is not going to be love. I'll quickly go to the beginning. I say, God, no. It's not 1 billion. Give me like 10 billion. So I will expand my vision. I'll quickly go there, expand and enlarge the whole thing. Then I'll come back again to where I stopped and I keep on moving. I keep moving. I enjoy myself. I love myself. And you know what I've been doing lately? People ask me, are you losing weight? I say, I don't do gym. I don't do anything. I say, what I do these days, you guys want to hear it? Do you guys want to know the joker, the secret of what I do? Oh, you don't want to know. Because I'll tell you, you'll be so shocked. If I tell you, you'll be shocked. And you don't understand the power of the mind. You don't know the power of the mind. The mind is crazy. You'll not believe it. The mind is so crazy. But right now, I use my mind. It's my mind that I use right now. And I'll tell you what I do. All right? You know, sometimes when I'm hungry, I will just go on TikTok or I'll go on Instagram. You know, I'll go on Instagram. And I'll go to the food channels. I'll go and look at a 40-row with pounded yam. As the person is eating it, I'm putting it down. As the person is eating it, oh my God, I'm eating it in my mind. I'm eating it in my mind. And I'm telling you, I might lie down there for like about 30 minutes just watching. I'll be watching, just licking my leaf. Licking my leaf. Oh God, I'm tasting it. I'm tasting this. Oh my God, my belly's getting filled up. Oh God. Oh, I'm no longer hungry. That stuff will kill my hunger. I won't eat again. I will just stand up from right there, go and drink water, back to the office, I'm walking. And that's how I do it. Oh, for real. You won't believe me, but I'm just telling you my secret right now. I'm just telling you my secret right now. When I was in school to be a relationship coach. And the teacher said something to us. He said, I want you guys to start using your mind. Start using your mind. I said, I was like, yeah, I'd like to use my mind. I said, but how do you teach me how to use my mind? He said, close your eyes, everybody. So we did. We closed our eyes. He said to us, there is a guy by the door. And this guy's got a tray in his hand. And the food inside is pounded yam and a foile gusi. A goosey soup with goat meat. Ah! He said, how many of you could smell it? I was already smelling it. Even though my eyes were closed. I was smelling pounded yam with a goosey soup and goat meat. I was smelling that stuff. For real. I'm not going to lie to you. I was actually smelling that thing. And he said the guy is actually putting it down right in front of you. I was like, yeah. It was like, he just opened that bowl of pounded yam and said, yeah. I was kind of like really very excited, like, whoa, I'm going to eat this stuff. He said there's a goat meat sticking out from the goosey with the vegetable. I was like, wow. He said, right now the man is cutting that a little bit of the pounded yam, dipping it in the soup. Yeah. Can you open your mouth? It's about to come in your mouth. I opened my mouth and I could feel it. I could feel that pounded yam in my mouth. I could feel it. And he said, swallowed it. And I did. Like that. And he did that 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then he said, open your eyes. We opened our eyes. There was nobody there. There's nobody there. Nobody was there. And the guy said, the moment you learn to use your mind, you will overcome a lot of things. You're going to gain self-control. Self-control against a lot of things you will gain. Within seconds, use your mind. The power of your mind will change and transform a lot of things in your life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. For real. I'm telling you. And as I'm talking right now, I think I'm actually good. I don't feel hungry anymore. I was like, yeah, this is my mind. I can use it anytime I like. And I'm telling you, it's going to deliver you from a lot of things. Okay? So, what am I saying is that you yourself must develop yourself, be able to activate your mind and think and put yourself in a position where you could actually be happy. It is within. The joy, the happiness is within. Having a positive mindset also strengthens community spirit. Yes, it's within. It's you. Oh, everybody around is not making you happy. It's you. Oh, my husband, my wife is not making me happy. It's you. Oh, the job I'm doing is not making me happy. It's you. It's not them. You. You are responsible for your own joy, for your own happiness, for your own change, for your transformation. You look at yourself in the mirror. I do not like what I'm seeing. The next thing you got to do, you are not waiting for nobody to change it for you. You're changing it for yourself. You're changing it by yourself. Because you are the one with the vision of how you should look like. How should I look like? It's in your mind. And you have to transform that to the physical. For people to see you. You got a big belly. Nobody's going to help you. You want to lose this belly fat? You're going to do it yourself. Anyhow you like it. I'm not lying right here. All right? Your body's weak. You're going to be the one to change that. You're failing an exam. You got to change that yourself. Marriage is not sweet. You got to change that. All right? Whatever it is that is not right about your life, it's you. It's not them. Nobody's making you unhappy. Nobody's making you any. I can tell you how many times I've gone to videos where they were insulting me and cussing me out and stuff. You know, recently you saw when I said something about the celeb people. Okay, recently, everybody the way that made videos and they were cussing me, insulting me. If I were you, like, you know, if to say you or me, sorry. Many of you guys will no longer come on social media. Many of you guys will be depressed with what they did to me. I don't know, maybe you know. I don't know, maybe you know what they did to me. I don't know, maybe you know. But I know because I watched all those videos and I could hear all the lies that they were sharing about me. They were cursing me, insulting me. But you see, one funny thing about me is that I've been able to develop myself to a level whereby I have a very thick skin. It will bounce off me. I will just laugh. I just laugh at things. I won't let it get to me. I just laugh. And that's how marriage is. And that's what marriage requires. For you to have a thick skin, be good. Trust yourself, value yourself, trust in yourself. Appreciate yourself, be proud of yourself. But proud. Learn something, and that is do it yourself. Learn something today. Do it yourself. You tell it to yourself, say, I'm going to do it myself. I'll do it by myself. What you cannot do by yourself, don't do at all. Don't even dream of it. What you can't do by yourself, don't even dream of it. Because aráyé sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ. Aráyé máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ. Wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ bí ó ṣe dáa. They will look for everything to look for a way to pin you. You will be the one not to allow it. Just develop that thick skin. Look away. And that's what marriage requires. Okay? I think I'm talking too much here. Because where I'm going is different. So, you see, when people come into marriage and then they quickly just get divorced, it's not because they want to sometimes. It's just because they are not ready. They were not ready for the marriage in the first place. They were not ready for the marriage in the first place. Ẹni tí olóṣó bá wà lójú ẹ̀, ó lè marry ẹ̀, kò lè gbé ìdí dúró. Láíláí. Ẹni tí àrísítò wà nú ẹ̀jẹ̀, you cannot marry her. Kò lè jókòó síbì kan. A man that is still going all around wanting. He will continue to hunt. He will. Marriage is not the cure for promiscuity. Some people believe that when you get married, then you will stop dating, you will stop banging, you will stop doing all manners of things. It is a lie. Don't let anybody mess with your mind. In that case, they believe that Omotoba when a kid is so arrogant and so whatever, that they believe once he gets married, it will be okay. It will not be okay. Marriage is not the cure for stupidity. It is not. Marriage is not. Marriage is for people who are grown, mature, who are educated in that field. They know it, they understand it, and they made up their mind that they're going to go into it. They're going to go into it. Those are the people who are ready for marriage. So some people will go into marriage and then eventually they feel like, okay, I can't be here. And then they end up divorcing their wives or walking away from their husbands and stuff. And then they go. And during the time they're gone, it's possible for a change to occur in their lives. Alright? So everything is over. One thing you bati dan ilé ọkọ méjì wò kò lè mi léyìí tó dáa. Tí o bá ti dán ilé ọkọ méjì wò, kò lè mi léyìí tó dáa. The grass is always greener on the other side. Once you look at the other side, you think that grass is greener than your own. Until you go there and sit down there, you'll find out your own grass is even better. It's even better than that one. Okay? Going to Africa to go and bring a husband, those of you guys that are so super desperate in getting married. You're very desperate. You just want to get married by fire, by thunder. They don't tell you how and then you now bought the ticket. You now go to secretary or whatever they call the place. And you now go and look at the boy. And the boy is tall for real. He's got 6-pack and he's tall. And he's got education. And he's just there. And he said, can you even say, he manage him becoming. And you, because you are very, very desperate in getting married, you have to be, pray, Lord. And then next thing is, you guys start communicating and chatting and stuff, and you didn't even know that chat and the video chat and everything is not foundation at all. All of that stupid, hello, how are you? Even American you think that's the foundation of marriage? That's that stupid stuff you're talking about. That's stupid stuff. Stupid stuff you're talking about. ọ̀rọ̀ jẹun la bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ́sìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ jẹun la bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ. Bó fi gbogbo kẹrin yẹn sílẹ̀ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ẹ́ for real. Let us know what you know. Let's know what is in your head. Let's know. Káwọn ọkọ̀ tó wà nù destiny ẹ̀. That still doesn't stop you guys supposed to be. No, looking at his hand, it's not so jẹun. Ọ̀rọ̀ so jẹun kọ́ mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ́sìn. Is it? Is that about have you eaten? Have you not eaten? What's it concern me with that? You see, all of those yama that you guys are doing, say, okay, oh yeah. I will talk to you in the morning. All right, bye. Sweet. And then in the morning, that one we call again. Hello. So did you? Yeah, it is well. You think that's the foundation? You cannot marry a boy, a man that you're bringing from Nigeria until you understand his mind. Is he open in his mind? Is his mind, can his mind be empty? Can a transformation occur in his mind? Has he been watching Telemundo? Has he been watching CNN from Nigeria? Has he been watching the cable TV from Nigeria? Do they have Netflix in Nigeria where he stays? Has he been watching that stuff changing his orientation about life in the Western world? Is it not? Is it not? I see some people, they say, I want to know how long your penis is. Ha! Oh God. I don't understand. Is the penis going to run marriage for you? It's a very important part too, but that's not supposed to be the beginning. No. I was like, oh, what? It's very, very funny. You can't marry that guy. You have to visit Nigeria like 200 times. You have to be in Nigeria 200 times and see the way he's going to treat you when you go. You're going to see the way his friends are acting and, talking. You have to make sure. You have to make sure you see all these things. You just don't bring a man because he's a man. He's just a figure of a guy. And then you feel you're bringing him. It's about, you're not marrying the body. You're marrying the mind. You're not marrying the body. You're marrying the mind. Hello? Can I say it one more time? You are not marrying the body. You are marrying the mind. The body, you can get any kind of body anywhere. Body everywhere. I come to America here, you see body everywhere. You go to the gym, body everywhere. Tall, slim, six-pack guys are everywhere in the place. You don't marry six-pack. You don't marry body. You don't marry big chest. You marry the mind. Oh, let me talk. I don't want to do broadcast again. Let me leave broadcast alone, Joe. I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people. I don't understand. It's about the mind. It's not the body. The body, you can find the body anywhere. It's just like men. They are looking for, I'm looking for beautiful women. You think beautiful women is big breast and big bum bum? Forget it. You forget it. There are so many women with big breasts everywhere in the world. It is punk and silicon. There are so many women with big bum bum everywhere. There are so many over everywhere. There are so many people. And then all these women, when they put their makeup on, they look like Bobrisky. And I was like, wow. Everybody look like Bobrisky here. They can look anyhow you want them to look. Oh, you want a fine girl, you get it. Even one with his nose that is bending like this, they will straighten his nose by the makeup. Do you know what they call filler? The filler, they will put the filler. I'm telling you, put the filler, they will straighten the nose for you. You will be shocked. Somebody with tribal mark, the tribal mark will disappear. You won't see it. They will spray it. Put filler, bang, bang, bang. Everything to the neck. You go see body like this. They see body. Darling, you go see body. Your head go correct. If you are the one that is looking for body plenty for everywhere. Oh, body everywhere. It is the mind. What is in here? The mind. That's what is correct. People got married to body. Today they are actually regretting right now. They got married to chest. They are regretting right now. They got married to big bum, big breast. They are regretting right now. See body. You see body everywhere. In our own days when we were very young, girls with big breasts, they go and hide. Anybody with big breast and big bum bum, they hide. You don't know. When we were very young, we know they see big breast for where. You go see girl for school, we get big breast. When we dey primary one, you don't get breast. They call her for last idea ruaya. I'm not even saying any. We make fun of them, they will be hiding. They will be hiding. But these days you just come and then I can't see Yahweh down. I hate Yahweh Ushi down. In our own days, we don't see big breast for where. Anybody with big breast will believe that is a defect. That is a defect here. All the young girls, they don't have breasts. They will be using kuluso. They will put kuluso on their breast. Kuluso. So they will put kuluso there for it to come out a little bit. What are you talking? In our own days, we'll be taking medication, mahu, just to be big. We are slim and thin. We didn't appreciate that. To be thin and to be straight, we want the big body. Because in those days, about how robust you are. Telling me nonsense. Which body? Go ask the people that marry big breasts and marry big bum bum. Go and see where they are now. They are crying. They are crying right now. That was a big mistake. That's a big mistake right there. Big mistake. And you go on social media right now, go everywhere, social media is all about big breasts and shaking breasts all around, shaking bum bum, all around. Useless things. Very useless people. And you as a man, you don't have no brain in your head. That you are following breasts all around. And with the shaking breast, your head is doing like this. Would you imagine? Your head go correct. It's still lack of maturity that gets you there. Lack of maturity. It's getting you to that point. You need to take it easy. Take it easy. You're marrying the mind. The mind. When I say the mind, I'm talking about you're marrying his character. You're marrying the character. You're marrying the ability to think constructively. You're marrying how generous is he. You're marrying how compassionate he is. You're marrying how understanding he is. You're marrying the knowledge in his head. You're marrying how good is he to take heat. You're marrying, does he know the ability to handle conflict resolution? You're marrying his knowledge about that. You're marrying the knowledge about, does he know how to take care of kids? You're marrying the kind of understanding to invest in his wife. You're marrying the understanding to invest in in her husband. You're marrying that understanding. It's a mind that you're getting married to. It's not the body. The body is just only going to attract you. You're going to be attracted to him because of his body. But that's not what you should marry. Don't marry the body that is attracting you. That's just a foundation. That's just a foundation right there. Don't marry that. Don't jump on that, you'll regret it. I'm telling you. There's a story I heard recently. There was this guy, this young man who was dating a girl. And this girl happens to be a medical doctor. But she's not endowed as like flat chest and flat back and stuff. But she's very, very knowledgeable, very wise medical doctor, making money and all kinds of stuff like that. And this guy said, "Oh, I don't want her again." Why? I found one with a big breast and a big bum bum. I said, so I don't want her anymore. If I marry her, I will cheat on her. I said, okay, that's fine. That's beautiful. Thank God you know that one right now. Leave her alone. Let her go. Guess what? It is 7 years old. Guess who is married? The doctor is married. Guess who is still not married? The guy. Guess who is married? The doctor is married. Settled down with kid. Guess who is still roaming the street? The guy. Why? Because if you see big breast today, you will see a bigger one tomorrow. When you see a bigger one, you will see a bigger one next week. And that's how you go. Because you have not yet tamed yourself. Because you believe that your joy is in the big breast and big bum bum. You believe your peace is in the big breast and big bum bum. And that's where you're putting your mind to. And that's what's going to drive you crazy. You're going to continue to search because every day you see one, a better one will come. You see one, a better one will come. You see, what you need is to train yourself, be enough for yourself, find a way to understand what you need in your life, go to the market, marry that person, have peace the rest of your life. Have peace the rest of your life. You will continue to see better ones upon better ones upon better ones. I'm telling you, get married in the next 20 years, you see a better woman than your wife. Get married in 2 days, you see a better woman than your wife. Even on the wedding day, you see one of the chief bridesmaids will be better off than your wife. And you see it. But because you're a man of vision, you're a woman of vision, you're already connected to that woman that you got, you know exactly what to make out of that relationship. That your wife will eventually look even better than the one that you see outside. Your husband will even look better than the ones that you're seeing outside. It's about you. It's not about anybody. This young man walked out of the house. He divorced his wife some few years ago. He left his house in 2018. That was right before COVID came. And he walked away. You know, for a guy walking away is sweet. Very sweet. Very sweet. Oh, well, Mobo. That's what you say. Okay, Mobo, get out. And you now go around. And you start just doing all manners of things because you have freedom. Just going here, doing everything. You see? So he did. He didn't come back home. He didn't make phone calls. Didn't do nothing. Even the woman was trying to reach him. Begged him many times. Called him many times. Did everything many times. Reach out to his family. It's the one wicked things I see about family these days. I don't know. Maybe it's only me that is saying it, but you see the family, they always support the stupid things that some of the men do, and even some women do. Family, they support it. Without doing investigation. Without calling the other person. They won't call the other person in question. Whatever your daughter is saying, that's what you just say, I support you. Is that the way to support things? Is it not good for you to say, okay, Dimedio, this your wife that you're talking about, that she's not good. She was the one who took you to America. Who were here when you were afraid to enter the plane. They will say, il wo balu, Atlantic Ocean. This same woman came from America to Nigeria to say, I will hold your hand. I will hold your hand on the plane. If we die together. The same woman that you're talking about now. Who is this woman? Was she not the one that bought you all these clothes and shoes and everything you were wearing that time? Was it? This same woman you're talking about her now. That you go to America, gave you green card, send you to school, did everything, and now that you are passed an exam, now you are working. The woman is not bad, right? The woman that got pregnant and gave you a son, okay? Now we looked at the picture, is exactly like you. The family won't take that time to say, then you call the two of them and let the woman talk to you. The time that women don't have a voice is gone. I don't know how to say this. You know, guys, if you're still living in 1914, you are making a big mistake. You are still living in 1980s. You are making a big mistake, Ejo. I'm telling you. Now, these days, a woman, they have a voice. They got a voice. They can ask you questions anytime, any day, occasion, or time T. Venue V. They can ask you any question at any time. And you have to answer. And you have to. You must answer. This is not, I'm a man. No. This is not a man. A man will answer question. That's who a man is. A man will answer. A man is a problem solver. So if you really want to know that you're a man must be able to sit down, let them question him, and let him answer the question. And a man supposed to learn to prostrate and apologize whenever a man is wrong. That's what they call a man. Ibi to le la bomokuni. Oh, sissy ni eh? Who's a man? You are not a man. You are a sissy. A sissy. Ibi to le no di bomokuni. You can't just be saying I'm a man, and then you're running away from conversation. I'm a man, you're running away from questioning. I'm a man, you're running away from confrontation. You cannot run. You got to sit down there and answer questions as a man. You got to sit down there. And your parents agreed with you without doing investigation. I see the wickedness. Wickedness that we do. And later down the road, we now come and I'll be singing, Tani Moshe o, ti oforíjì mi. Tani Moshe ti oforíjì. O ti ṣe àwọn ayé ni o. O ṣe àwọn ẹ̀yà mi òṣòroga. Seriously, he went to see his parents. This man used the opportunity to pack everything I worked for, sold them, and left me at the children. Oh! His friends supported him. You not be singing, but I say, oh, men don't say, oh, Shamayeni. You have to do right. You cannot leave a woman or walk away from a man without crossing the T's and dotting the I's. You got to sit down and tell the woman, I'm sorry. You see, I appreciate you for bringing me to the U.S. I thank you for all you've done for me. I thank you for the education I'm able to acquire. But the issue is that I think I am no longer in love with you because of this, because of this, because of this. I don't understand. People will come, oh, I need closure. I need closure. I was like, what closure are you looking for? You guys didn't talk. You guys didn't talk. Didn't talk. Don't talk. No talking. He's a sissy man. He's a sissy man that will run away from home. That your wife was in the hospital after you broke her head with the key. You broke her head with the key of your car. You threw the car on her head to break her head. And then you packed away before she returned from the hospital. That's a sissy man. A real man will stay and say, yeah, I am done. Why are you done? I can't take this anymore. I don't think you're the right person for me. While I was in Nigeria, you were the one that came to rescue me. And I got here and I think you're not the kind of person I want. I appreciate your green card. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the kid you got for me. But I think I'm done. And you can't force me to love you. And I don't want to force myself to love you too. So if I stay in this house, I'm going to mess your life up. But the issue is that we're going to take care of the kids together. Thank you very much. And I'll be moving out next week. Or I'll be moving out tonight. That's how a man will say. He's a sissy man that will be waiting for your wife to go to work. And then you pack the whole load in the house and run away. It's a sissy. It's a sissy man that will do that. And he's a wicked person that will do such a thing. There is no crime in you explaining yourself. There is no crime in you explaining and sitting down and then stop lying to people. And the majority of you will score points. You'll be lying. Things that didn't happen. You'll be saying it happened. But Dr. Shola, you believe me? Who gave me jail? Who gave me jail? Who gave me jail? And the woman will say, and then you'll be lying. You'll be lying about everything. You lie about everything. You lie about everything. Now you walked away. Since 2018, if I can remember right, I think this is 2024. This is 2024. You went 2018, you left. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, and 24. This is 2024. We're about to enter 2025. Now you suddenly woke up like a prodigal son. From nowhere. And then you're now looking for your wife and say, I want my ex-wife to come back. I don't understand. Where were you in 2018, 2019, and 20? You never called. You didn't check on your own son. And then the next thing is, it is the devil. It is the devil. I don't understand. The devil has suffered in our hands. This devil is suffering and he's still suffering till tomorrow. We lie on the devil like every day. Every minute is all about the devil. It's nothing more than the devil. The devil is always the one that will get slapped and punched and whatever. I think it's time for us to start taking responsibility for what we have done. It's not the devil. Leave the devil out of this stuff. Leave the devil out of it. Leave the devil out of it. You see, gone are those days when women, you will divorce them and they will be crying for the next 16 years. Gone are those days. When women, you will divorce them, they will start crying. First year, second year, third year, fifth year, 10th year. Then they will use yari again. They will now start dressing like a don't suffer, like their husband died. Then they will always be carrying this face of sadness everywhere. And they will be wearing black everywhere, like as if they say their husband died. And stuff. And they will be there, first year, second year, third year, fifth year, 10th year, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They will be there waiting. These days, as you they pack your load, they go. They will even call you say, hey, brother, blender, they give you blender. They say, coffee maker, they will give you coffee. Socks here, no lower man, lower of Iggy. They will use Iggy to carry your socks and give to you. And then you are going, they say, bye, see you, sweetheart, bye. But they try to get the next day, very next day, you will see my boo on social media. What are you talking? You think they have time to be mourning you? They don't have time to mourn you. Oh, okay. Gone are those days, oh. Even before you come out for house, another bobo does the warm up with the enter. These days, they don't get time. You can see them crying. When they come out from inside the room, that's the end of the crying. Woman replace it straight. They replace it straight away. You see, sometimes we men, we think we are very smart, but we're not. Women are smarter than us. And sometimes, don't underestimate these women. You know, this woman that went and put cucumber inside bedroom. The woman didn't use the cucumber. I was shocked too when she messaged me. The woman didn't use that cucumber at all. She never used it. You know, but usually that she scared the man. She placed the cucumber right there, very long and big. That cucumber is too big for anybody to use. But she put it there. And the man saw it. She put it there intentionally. If she's using the cucumber, she won't even put it there in the bathroom. Lie. She will hide it somewhere underneath the closet, somewhere that you can never see it. And she put it right there just for the man to see it. The man saw it. He saw this green lizard that lived inside of the bathroom with a big head. And he looked at it like this. And he started being jealous. He started being jealous. They have replaced me. Women are smart. They know how to get you. They will get you down. You like it, you don't like it, they'll get you down. So gone are those days. They don't wait for 10 years. They don't wait for 2 years. They don't even wait 1 year anymore. The moment you pack your stuff and you go, you think they're going to wait? Nah. The person who trained you is a whole cargo. And with dinosaur local any will trick, and that trick is not working again. It's a whole cargo training you that don't worry, she will miss you. Don't worry, she'll miss you. She will be looking for you. Looking for you, my foot. Not gonna look for you at all. You gonna look for her. When the time go come, you go look for her. 2018, she called, she beg. After 2018, she stopped. She didn't call you no more. 2019, you are still gallivanting all around town. 2020, same thing was happening to you. And 2024, you're not saying, I went my way back. I went back. Then you're not blaming the devil for walking away. Without you sitting down to tell your wife why you're leaving. You didn't bother to call back and talk to your child. You didn't send money to take care of your kid. And you think that's the way life works. It's going to be easy and then you're going to just run away. And then that will be the end of it. There's not going to be pain. Run away. Let's see. You don't understand when you're about to say, run away. And you come back and see. You don't understand in your 20 years pandemic still the hot. Even though it's not the hot, but it's still the hot. In your 20 years wahala still they come back, will resurface. You don't understand. It's about the mind. It's about the mind. It's about the mind. You're going to get there one day and you sure regret it. I'm telling you. So I believe before you walk away from a place, you should do all the needful. Your family members supposed to call the family of the wife. The two of them supposed to sit down and say, what do we do? How can we handle this case? And it's not going to be you wait until 5, 10, 20 years before you call a meeting. When the stuff is happening, that's when you're supposed to call the meeting. When the Meji is no longer listening, the Meji is no longer eating at home, the Meji is gallivanting all around the street, that's the time that you're supposed to call the family meeting and say, what are we doing? What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? That's when we're supposed to now start this whole process. You don't know? So families, stop doing nonsense. Majority of you contribute to the destruction of your family marriages. Majority of you. You are a contributor to this thing. Majority of you. Especially sister-in-law. Benu nyama. You sister-in-law. I know all of you are sister-in-laws. Yeah, you're sitting here. All of you, sister-in-law. How are you treating the wife of your brother? How? Are you making life easy for him, for her? How are you treating it? Is it not you that you just enter your brother's house like that? This is you own a room there, like you have a share. You're a shareholder in your brother's house. Is that not the way you are treating it? When the girl talk in meeting, are you not the one that always shut that down? This is a family meeting, not for general. Orí ẹ̀ dàrú. Wọ́n jẹ́ member ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, wọ́n jẹ́ member family wa ni wọ́n ti marry ẹ ni. Ṣé wọ́n ti marry ẹ lọ sílé ọkọ ẹ ni o? Kí ló ṣe ń bí? What are you doing here? She is now bearing the name of your father. She is bearing Mrs. Kinikan, Mrs. Orúkọ tí wọ́n. The name that you threw away, the name you threw away, she picked it. You're not coming and saying, it is the daily meeting. Which family meeting Oshiwo lọ sọ? She is actually entitled. She is actually original family member than you because her last name is your father's name. Her last name is your father's name. Sister-in-law, Elenu Nyama Oshi. Madema wa Gallivant be jo je shareholder mi. So ra si asibi ni abo lo gbale ọkọ ẹ lọ. Kó lọ máa pàṣẹ lé ọkọ ẹ kó máa kókó yé o pàṣẹ òsì mi. Ọmọ yìí ò mọ̀ọ́rẹ́ o. Ọmọ gígé yìí ò mọ̀ọ́rẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ wo ni ò mọ̀ọ́rẹ́. Ṣé wọ́n ló fẹ́ ni? Lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọkọ ẹ bóyá ó mọ̀ọ́rẹ́ àbí ò mọ̀ọ́rẹ́. Wọ́n bẹ̀ sẹ́nu Nyama sister-in-law Oshi. Abájọ tí marriage ti ẹ̀gàn òfin dúró ẹsẹ̀ kan pé ni marriage ẹ̀ fi ń dúró. Ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan ò jagun ọba ni marriage ẹ̀. Marriage ẹ̀ gan ti ro káàkiri ni. Marriage ẹ̀ ti ro ẹsẹ̀ kan ló fi ń rìn kiri àdúgbò. Go and sleep somewhere. You know, in the Israel is that you're supposed to take care of that girl. You're supposed to be her best friend. You should understand that marriage is not easy. Don't contribute to her pain. Don't contribute to her pain. She's going through in the hands of her husband. You should be the one talking to your brother and say, no, my brother, you can't treat this girl like this now. She has suffered in your hand. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. You will be the one, you as a woman, you as a sister-in-law, Elenu Oshi, sister-in-law, you are the one that's supposed to be taking care of that girl. You go with that girl. You run. You go there and be creating problem. What is wrong with you? Why can't you wash your own plate? Did you marry slave come this house? O jamala tó gbẹ́sẹ̀ sórí tébù o wà tán TV o rori ẹ o tán TV ẹsẹ̀ yamayama tó gbé sórí coffee table àwọn messenger ilé ẹ ló máa gbé abọ́ oúnjẹ yẹn kùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ọdún mélòó ló fi ju ọmọ yẹn gan lọ how many years are you gan how old are you that like you marry a slave tó máa gbé abọ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ máa lọ fọ́ ta ló who invited you to the house ta ló ní kó wá in the first place kó jókòó sílé ọkọ ẹ. Yet to lock on you, majority will lock on anyway. Majority when they don't get husband, majority of them don't get husband. They just be there. They're looking for ways to destroy the house of their brothers. Also, they want to destroy it. I bet you keep binusing you. Hey, sister-in-law, go and change your life. Go and change your life and give that girl peace. Go and give that girl peace for her house. Not to concern you. If you are married, go and focus on your own marriage. wọ́n máa fojú ẹ̀ rí mọ̀ bó lé ọkọ tiẹ̀ náà. Àwọn sísá yín lọ wọ́n máa sojú ẹ̀ chukuchuku. Pàtó ò ní gbọ́ràn kọ wà burúkú ló wà lọ́wọ́ tiẹ̀ náà. These are the things. And then the mother-in-law ranu. Mother-in-law, you're jealous of the wife of your son. You're in competition with the wife of your son. How come? Your responsibility is different. You're just the mother. You give birth to the boy and the boy is grown. Leave the boy alone. What are you doing in the house and be sleeping on his bed? And you say, I'm the one that will cook for my son. I cook for my son. Why cook for your son? There's somebody cooking for him. Cooking for him. I don't understand you guys. The in-laws are supposed to put themselves in the position of honor and respect. Disconnect. Stay where you're supposed to be. Let them come to you and respect you. That's where you're supposed to be. And when there is a situation and a quarrel, stop siding your own. When there is a quarrel in marriage, stop siding your own. You quickly forget what they did to you. What they did to you in your husband's house, you forget. And now you are repeating the same thing. You're repeating the same thing in the life of your son. Instead of you changing that story, loving that girl as your own. And you remember you told that girl, oh, money, oh, can you say Yahweh? Who they want? You didn't want? You didn't want? Now only one wife, now only the wife when things say him before, he go believe you. Oh, money, hello, them you. You late you have money, woman, you are working Yahweh. Oh, money, hello, them you. You didn't want? You didn't want? Moral. You've not treated her like a child. You know how to take care of your own children. Are you not treating your own daughters right? You treat her the same way you are treating your daughters. You want to destroy your son's marriage? Go sleep somewhere. Let him enjoy his own marriage and let the wife enjoy space. Enjoy space. Every time there is no way you'll be reporting the girl. Always reporting the girl. Always say, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. What do you mean Yahweh? What is Yahweh in this one? Can't you have a conversation without talking Yahweh? Kiri Yahweh is it? And it's only a stupid man that will be listening to their mother saying Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Take your wife away from the family. Cover your wife and shield your wife. They will always have something to say. Because you yourself, you are not thinking that they're jealous of her. Because all the money you are making, they think she's the one spending it. But whereas she's working too. And she's supporting you. And that's why you guys are buying all these big houses and buying big cars. Our old position can never be traded. You can't trade our position. Your sister can't give you money like that. Your mother can give you money like that. No, cannot. Cannot. You need to go sit down somewhere and think. You shield your wife. Take your wife away from family. Family will mess you up. It will mess your life up. You won't believe it. Let me not forget where I'm going, Gary. You see what I'm saying? So this man, after going and going everywhere, the woman is no longer available. The moment she stopped calling you, you see, women of these days, they will try. The moment she stopped calling you, another bobo don't enter. Another bobo, he don't enter. Straight. Oh, shit. It is a good idea. They want. It is a good idea. You could just stay there and say, my husband is gone. What it for me dear? What it for me dear? Our bobo don't leave, fine bobo. They don't wipe our tears away. Oh my God. Wipe her tears away straight. They don't carry and go Cancun. Went for vacation. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. She jump in the swimming pool. Wash all your yama hand, come out. She go inside one nice restaurant, go chop nice food. Swallow all of her pity and her bitterness. They gave her a glass of red wine to top it up. to ginger and swagger in UK. They carry him on top of nice bed. We never been before. Nice stadium bed with nice mattress and nice bedsheet. She enter inside the thing, the whole thing do cool. She look outside like this, the view was crazy. Enter inside bed. Oh, 30 minutes of chewing the lips. She forget who the Meji for where. The Meji not there in that agenda again. What it back they don't bury you. They don't bury you. They don't chop everything. Yum, 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 yum. At the end of the day, oh, go on, man. Was celebrated. They celebrated her birthday. I saw the picture. I just tell you. They celebrated her birthday. Say, Dr. Shola, yes, ma. This was my birthday last year. Me and my guy. I say, I see it. I see. This bobo now, fine bobo. This bobo bad. I said, please let me show the picture on social media. Can I post this bobo's picture on my social media so that your ex-husband can go and die? It's not. Yeah, you're right. I want to show you something. Say, what? My new car. I just bought it. I said, you bought a new car? I said, yes. Tẹ́ni tó kú ní tí ẹ bàjẹ́ sá. Ó kó gbogbo owó account mi lọ. You see, he took all the money from the account. I said, how to ìbànújẹ́ ayé ló kó lọ yẹn. Madam, ìbànújẹ́ ayé yín ló kó lọ yẹn. Ó kó ìbànújẹ́ lọ ni mà. Ẹ má wọrí. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ra mọ́tò tuntun yìí? Ó dàbí ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ mi sá. Mi ti gbà I'm not hurt you. Say, let me take you outside to see something. I said, what is this? He said, this is my house, my house. Boy, this boy is a realtor. He's a realtor. He's selling houses, selling everything. He encouraged me to buy a house, and I put down payment, and I bought the house now. I said, hey? I said, could he die for the Meji? The Meji might yawere. Oh my yawere, could that the Meji no go find something good shop for wherever he did. That's why he won't come back. He won't come back now that you have a house, you have a nice car. And you have all these things, and the bobo is a realtor. He said, but the bobo is say realtors are supposed to collect their own cuts. The bobo don't collect cuts. The bobo is a realtor. The bobo is a realtor. For real, the bobo is a realtor. He's a realtor. And you see, to top this thing up, she now took the telephone inside the house and now showed me her son. It's me and Sean. Son looking all clean, looking all nice, everything. I was like, wow. I say, thank you for showing me all this. It's a good. He said the gate is locked with an iron door. We use iron door to lock the gate. That I should tell him that the iron door is locked. There is no chance, no nothing for anybody here. He can stay wherever he is and stuff, and be all right. It's okay. I said, wow. Mr. Dimeji, I want my wife back. After 6 years, wọ́n ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ ẹ. Iron door ni kò ń ṣegi. O lè jálẹ̀kùn wọlé. There is a camera there. Police will arrest you. Ebi ti ń pa yín sà. Ẹ fẹ́ padà wá sílé. Ìgbà tá à ń sọ ṣé ẹ gbọ́. Wọ́n jíjà yín ní gbòòrò. Now you want to come back? No chance. Even me, I no go vote for it. Now, will you tell a woman that is actually being blessed, a woman that is receiving all of this goodness now, to go back to where she's coming from? No, I cannot. She has been able to show me proof of progress, prosperity, success, and all that. And the son is doing well, and everything is fine. I won't even tell her to leave that new bobo, the realtor, and go to that other guy. No, I won't. I will not. I will not. Sorry. It's very good. It's very nice you you wrote that you want your wife back. It's very good to say that I want my wife back. It's good. There are some women that will wait like that. Some women will wait like that. Wait like that. You know. But sorry, Runke is not waiting. Runke is is a move on. Runke is a move on finally. You don't see Runke again. Runke don't zoom. You don't come out. You can't see Runke again. Runke na disappearing disappearing mode. Disappearing mode to that straight away. So it's good to do that. But one thing that I would advise you as a man, if you're watching me, because I know you say you always watch my show anyway. All right. What I would advise you is that, you know, find a good job. Find a good job. Um, and, work very hard. Uh, then you reach out to take care of your son. That's what I think. Reach out, you know, maybe through email or probably by text message. Um, and let her know that, okay, this is not about me and you. I know you gave me the opportunity and I messed up, um, but I'm sorry. But I think right now I want to do right by the son, and I will be making deposit every month, even though she didn't ask for child support. There are so many women out there that refuse to ask for child support, even though their lawyers will say take child support. They will say no, they're not. For me, I really don't think it's right. The child support is for the kids. That's their entitlement. So you should get it. You should take it. All right. So, and if she is not asking, I think it's right for you as a man to reach out to her and let her know that you're willing to do right and you'll be giving this amount of money every month for the kid. Okay. And then maybe once in a while, if you have the opportunity to stop by and say hi to the kid, let him know you. Let him know that you messed up and you're willing to do right by him and be there for him. And then after that, you can actually come to me, register for Singles Connect. We have so many women who are looking for a husband, and probably we can find one for you that will meet your need. I know what this people will say. This people will say, lie, don't bring her here. Don't bring him here. Don't bring him here. But then you're gonna look for a wife, someone that will be a companion to you, and get settled down and carry your life. Say, please don't find one for so, so, so somebody said you already have a woman in your life. So, and if it's true that you already have a woman in your life, stay there, build a solid relationship, and change your life and do the right thing. And that's all I can tell you. And that's all I can tell you. Let's do that. You came with a bad mindset from Africa. You didn't allow the system to penetrate and change you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. But uh, with this one, there's no way. She said, let me read that part of the story she sent to me before I called her. She said, for his information, he rejected me and another person found me. I am not available, sir. The door is completely closed and the park is locked. The park is locked with an iron gate. I wish him luck and peace. So that was the last part of it. That was the last part of it. So the lesson is for all women out there, let's learn something. Learn something. It's possible for someone to fall out of love. You can fall out of love, but let the other person know why you're leaving. Let the person know why you're leaving. Don't put them in the dark. Don't put them in the dark. Okay. Um, Let them know why you're leaving. Then leave honorably. Make provision also before leaving. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, then you can leave and go anywhere you want to go. And please don't steal money from the joint account when you're leaving. Don't steal money from the joint account when you're leaving. You know, think about the kids, the welfare of the kids that they have to eat, they have to pay bills. Stealing all the money from the joint account is wickedness. Take your own part and leave if you want to. If you guys have a home, sit down, talk about it. You keep the house, take over the mortgage for the sake of the kids. I'm going to move out and go find a place to live. Or the wife may say, you keep the house, get me another house somewhere, then we move and do it. But being reasonable, for real. Whatever she's entitled to, just give to her. And let her live her own life. You go live your life. And then be parents. Be parents. There are kids, always be present. Always be there. Life of your kid. Don't let them miss anything because we are separated. We're divorced doesn't mean the kids must suffer. The kids must not miss any opportunity or any moment. They're supposed to have time with their father, be there. Time with their mom, she be there too. And for your families, let your family go and kiss Transformer because they don't know Jack. They always want to side their own. They side their own person. And it's so terrible. That's so terrible. They only side their own person. They side their own person. You're supposed to be fair. Be fair. Be fair. Always be fair. And we all call ourselves Christians. We're Christians learning the word of God. But our attitude is not even connected. Our behavior is so far away from being Christian. So far away. Make sure when you live well. Without any bitterness, no grudges, no nothing. Even though there will be heartbreak, there will be disappointment, there will be betrayal. But once you're able to do it well, it's going to be easy for the other person to heal. And even you yourself, you heal. Because they know why you're leaving. Don't put them in the dark. That you're just walking away without any information of why you are leaving. You have to express it and let them know I'm leaving. And this is the reason I'm leaving. Nobody's meant to be someplace permanently. No. I've been thinking about this for so long that if I could have my way, I don't want to live in a house. I want to get this RV. I want to buy the RV and just take my wife and just be driving all around the place. Today we'll be in Amsterdam. Tomorrow we'll be in Chicago. Next week we go to Houston. Upper week we go to New York. And then we just carry the RV everywhere we go with our car. And whenever we get to the RV station, we park, we cook, we eat. Then we get in our car, drive all around town. And then we come take pictures everywhere. I don't want to stay in one place. I don't want to stay on the same job. No, nobody wants to stay on the same job forever. I don't want to do the same business all over and over. I want to actually do something crazy, something more challenging, something fresh. And likewise, sometimes people fall out of love. We are the one that always say for better, for worse, until death drew us back. But sometimes you can fall out of love and say, I don't want to do this anymore. There's too much of challenges here. I feel I'm not designed for this. And you can go. Nobody's tying you down in marriage. I want you to see it. Nobody's tying you down. We have marriage license and we have divorce license. Marriage license, divorce license. It's just that for you to do it right. You are married today, you might not be married tomorrow. Tomorrow you might tell yourself, no, I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. And you just call it a quit and then walk away. But you get your divorce license nicely done. well put together, well discussed. You go, I go. That's it. You don't have to be married forever. You don't have to be married forever. No, you don't have to. Even though we all pray for it, for us to be married until death, we pray for it. But sometimes situations may happen that won't allow that to happen. Then go your way, I go my way. You know, and then compromise here and there. What exactly am I not doing for you? This. All right, I tried, but I can't get it to be. I can't get it done. What do you want? Compromise here and there. And then the man should be able to. Yeah, I'm going to make sacrifice too. I'm going to help you. I'm going to do this, and at the end, we keep going. Keep going. But feel like okay, if you feel like okay, this is one life to live, and you know, I can't, I can't do it anymore. Say something about it and walk out of the place with a divorce license and do it right and be good parents together. All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for always watching. Learn something from this today. I want my wife back. It's good. That's a very nice statement. I want my wife, if she's still available. If she's still available, yeah, we can go get her back. If she's willing to come back. But if she's not willing to come back, I really don't think you should be mad or should be angry. I think you messed up, and this is part of the benefit of your mess up. Just take it like that and go. All right. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, I have people who are ready for marriage. You want to get in touch? Get in touch with me. Let me connect you in Nigeria, in Canada, America, in the UK, all over Africa. I got them. Boku, they here. All right. So that's it. Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Okay. Love you, everybody. Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Let me take a picture of you guys. Ta-da. Ta-da.